Hi, good morning.
Hey,
How are you today?
Megan, I'm good.
Good to see you.
Good.
Okay, so you asked me to watch one of your guided reading groups, and you have one group, and you were struggling with engagement with the guided reading group. So you're using two different level books.
Yep.
Wanted me to see how that went. So how do you think that it went?
Yeah, that group is definitely a struggle for me because, we talked about how they're just kind of mixed levels, and so I already have 6 groups, and so one half of that group is on a C, and the other half is the D. But then my next group bumps up to a G, so I can't really mix them that way. So yeah, it's just kind of a struggle. So I'm trying to do 2 different books for them to kind of match the text to them to make sure that they're engaged. So I feel like it went well yesterday. As far as I felt like Connor, he had the higher text, and I do feel like it kept him engaged. And then the other ones, they still seem to kind of be struggling through their book, but I felt better about the text matching what they were doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't mean to interrupt.
No
Is
problem.
Rylan gone?
He did. He moved. Yes. No problem.
Oh, sweet little pea.
So you were asking if I felt that they were all engaged and that the book was a good fit, and I noticed that Connor seemed very engaged, which is something that I hadn't quite noticed before in the past with him. I know he gets kind of, looking around.
Right.
and
Easily
so-
distracted, definitely.
So that was definitely a positive. I noticed him engaged and.
So I am just so glad to hear that you noticed that too.
Yeah. So is there anything that you feel you would have done differently?
Yeah, after the lesson, I was just kept going back to that book introduction, and so, that one group was working on the photo book group, or the photo book, and I had, pulled out my phone to show them, this is what maybe a photo book looks like to us today with technology.
Yeah, and they loved that.
And they were so into that, and, I had felt bad because Connor had already gotten started on his book, and he wanted to be kind of a part of that book introduction, so I was just thinking that maybe just making sure my book intros for both books are equally engaging and exciting for them, because I felt, that Connor wasn't, he didn't get to participate in that part. So I just afterwards reflected on that part of it.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea to find a good hook for both of them. Okay, so what is your plan for the future with this group?
Yeah, this group. I do think it's going to just be important to just continue to be intentional about the books that I'm choosing for them. I think, matching their level, but also matching their interests. So just making sure the books are interesting to them so that they are working the best that they can. So just at their ability, and so I want to be intentional about my book selection, and then just kind of how I had mentioned also with my book intros, just being intentional about keeping those engaging for both levels.
Yeah, I really love how you mentioned being intentional with them, and I think that is going to prove to show a lot of growth with even though it's one group, with all the students within the group. Is there any way that I can support you in that?
Honestly, if you could just kind of continue to pop in and just keep eyes on that group for me, it's just always helpful to have an extra set of eyes to monitor engagement. And then if you have any other suggestions, that would be great too. So as you notice things, you can give me feedback and I can make changes, and you just always help me to reflect so well. So thank you for that.
I would love to support you in that.
Thank
you so much for
no
meeting with me
problem.
today,
Thank you.
and I look forward to the future working with you.
Great. Yes, me too.